Rumor has it that those people are totally gone, but we're not. So let's find out what we did back in the past.
Well, it's not rumor. It's like, it's flat fucking fact. They're not there anymore.
Alright, let's head up Mount Iwato. I forget to bring the... I was jumping ahead here a bit. I forget to bring back the proof to him, so I missed out on the Megiddo card. But I don't consider that such a huge loss in my opinion.
What does it do?
It's the first tier of the almighty damage on all enemies. Not just group, all enemies. Now, there's something important about Iwato you're going to want to get, and that's the 4 masks belonging to each of your characters. Do that with each of your party members, and they'll get their ultimate persona later in the game. I saw this place all the time in my dreams. It's really here? Oh.
Oh, boy.
Ooga booga.
Look like Maya. Oh, a young Maya.
No way, that was a ghost.
Ooh. Zoinks!
We
Let's
can't
split up, gang. Fuck you, we're staying together.
How ironic. As if I'm being shown a mirror. I really don't want to go on. Ikichi, we faced off against literal poltergeists, wraiths, tengus, clowns, and...
We fought a fucking toilet.
Exactly. After toilet monsters, what's left? By the by, there's one strain of asshole in this game, in this level here, that'll do the hula of misfortune.
Oh boy.
Needless to say, I talk him away every chance I fucking get. Alright, first things first. The principality over there is the next tier of angel. He'll throw around earth magic, an odd-off ice spell, and whack you with holy magic and a sword. Well, he's diverse, but he's very weak to darkness. The flying bat monster there is Kamatots. It's a one-note thing that the unique thing about him is he reflects shot and throw attacks at it. Throw attacks being like Yukino's daggers or the like.
Right.
So it's not too hard. Other than that, he's really nothing special. Oh, he does have an ability called Blood Suck, which drains your HP.
Oh, typical drain.
Right.
Why is every bat gonna have? I mean, I guess they're all vampire bats at the end of the day. But
Naturally.
what do you think, Dark Maya? Look, he just came out of the fucking Team Rocket set.
Team Rocket, huh?
Yeah, you know, the Team Rocket Pokemon. Dark
Ow.
Charmander, Dark Charizard. You know they're dark because the portrait is so sinister.
By the by, since in this dungeon, since obviously that's not Maya, you can't negotiate with him. She can't negotiate. So any demons that you need her to get any demons interested or happy, out the door.
Is that the only difference, though, between her and regular Maya?
Well, in a way, yeah. She'll still gain the experience for Maya.
Well, that's so weird.
It is weird. I kind of wish they did. Now, naturally, because that's supposed to be like a dark reflection of Maya to some degree.
Yeah, I would have really liked to seal in the deal that it's someone else to be a man's voice.
Right.
Persona. Maya. What the fuck?
Come here.
There's nothing wrong with me. Hey, everybody.
Or worse, the I'm not Maya.
Yeah,
kind of
please just turn around and the fucking face is there.
Now, the thing about Iwato you're going to want to pay attention to are the walls.
Is that a random birdhouse?
It's supposed to be like a shrine. Now I get a little paranoid here. Normally the HP essence will be going to Maya, or should be going to Maya. The only thing is that I get a little antsy about whether or not the incenses will actually carry over if I do that.
Right.
So I hold off on that until after the dungeon.
Oh, water. We're saved.
No, this is the Spring of Memories.
We got a flashback. Is that a yo-yo or a ping pong? It was a paddle ball.
Paddle ball, most likely. I can't enjoy the festival at my own pace with you around. My allowance is draining fast, too. Thanks a lot, shithead. I'm going to take a quick look around. Stay right here, all right? And that's my brother. From 10 years ago.
Tatsuya's brother.
Yeah, Katsuya.
It looks like a yo-yo.
It does. Who's that?
Oh, are you a Power Ranger too?
Yes. What you doing?
Power Rangering.
Fuck do I know? What do I look like?
You can't hear what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got this fucking mask over my head.
Like Kenny. That's probably what Tatsuya's parents sound like.
Yeah.
Papa and Mama were fighting today too, and they probably go to the festival.
You can't be Zach. You're not black.
Zach is multiracial.
Yeah. Zach lives in us all.
Gone before his time. Oh!
Ow. Someone's taking their roles of Power Ranger a little too literally.
No, the fucking father just belted the kid. Plop.
Are you okay? Who did this to you? While they're making like the Super Sentai motions. It's over, Rita.
Who are you? I'm Black Falcon.
That's a badass name.
I like that. And I'm Red Eagle. What are you? Yellow Owl. And thus, a friendship is born. How do you like that? You just made some friends here just by having the same masks.
They're part of a community.
My dad's really scary. He's like 18 rank in karate and judo. Really? That's something a kid would believe. My papa's nice to me. He reads books to me and shows me the stars. But mom's kind of a obnoxious jerk. Hey, it's Heavy Steven Seagal.
Oh my God, it's Steven Seagal. Let's show him our Power Ranger moves.
What? Now, naturally, because Lisa had that kind of a childhood growing up with her, especially with the bullying she most likely received. Go on, it's all right. Now, here's the thing, though. Aside from the real weebism, he's not a bad dad.
No, I don't think the Japanophile quality is meant to be detrimental. It's more like that's just who he is.
Right. He's a bit obsessive with it, but...
Yeah. At the end of the day, yes.
When you think about it, that's really his only shortcoming. Plop. And somebody tied his shoes laces together, it seems.
Some could assume that's why I keep falling in.
So naturally, that's a Ikichi. Huh. They all had a great time.
So at the end of the day, is Innocent Sin just like a Power Rangers origin story? Are we going to be Power Rangers at the end of the day?
No.
Fuck. Damn.
I have to break that rumor right now.
Be an interesting sub-series. Power Rangers Persona.
Would be weird.
Would it be better than Space or Wild Force?
Yeah, well, that's a name. That's a low bar. Dude, let's face it. A fucking bag full of turd on fire would be more interesting than Wild Force.
I stopped watching after In Space.
So now they call themselves the Masked Circle.
Ooh.
And
and
that answers the Masked Circle question. Turns out the Masked Circle isn't those group of people out there. That's us. We're the Masked Circle. What a terrible thing you've done. What?
Okay. What the most we could take from this now is that the Masked Circle was just a name that was started by 4 kids, just being innocent.
So then, how the fuck did the Masked Circle evolve into some sort of massive conspiracy?
Probably because of rumors.
Exactly. So those people we were fighting in the suits, they're not real people. They're just shadows.
Figments.
Exactly. Rumors may manifest.
And I guess each of them are reflective of a quality from each member of our team.
In a way, yes. Same with the Masked Circle we've been fighting.
So who's the arsonist?
The arsonist is a tie to Tatsuya's past, and his name is Tatsuya Sudo. Yeah. Similar names, similar
I thought you said you got this pink ass mask.
Right? Pink ass mask. Oh, this is a callback to the Snow Queen quest. In Persona 1, the Snow Queen quest ultimately began when you found the mask of the Snow Queen, and it snowballed from there.
Yeah, and that was something that we said that we were going to do at some point later, because that's an entirely different game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, same monsters, same shtick, it's just different game altogether.
Different quest, yeah.
And this here is Lisa's mask. Hold on to this. Well, you can't really lose it. Thankfully, the game treats it as a key item, not something you can accidentally sell.
That's good.
Hold on to that, and Lisa will awaken to Venus later in the game.
So wait, if the Masked Circle were just remnants of an attribute of each character, the King Leo was obviously belonging to Tetsuya.
But he's also he's also a foe against Maya because of the pyrophobia.
And what about Pedo?
Pedo is basically a counterpart to Lisa in terms of battle, but he also shares traits of Ikichi, where basically a music producer that could actually go way past their prime. In addition, he also shares a different attribute with another character we'll talk about later.
Okay. And the other girl, the girl with the blue scarf,
is essentially the same thing as Ikichi. Shares some degree of traits with Maya for being a bit repressive when they need to be. And also is very good at communicating, a la Tatsuya.
Okay, so it's just a collective.
Right, they're all
soup.
It would at first glance as Psycho Rangers, but they also share counterpart comparisons to everybody else.
Psycho Ranger, good fool.
What's up?
Psycho Ranger, good pull.
Right.
When I thought about that. Anyway, so our rumor demon.
This is Kuchisaki own. Hits really hard, can't do shit, but doesn't have much HP to back it up. Ultimately, you kill her, you get her bra, I think it is. I think it's a bra, God forbid. I don't know what she actually has. I don't remember what the drop item is.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll find out soon.
Tyrannus reached rank 6, yay us. She also she was notorious in Persona 1. I talked about it back then. I'll explain it here too if you haven't watched it. Why haven't you? Anyway.
Because there's this persistent buzzing noise in the microphones. What the fuck? We're very sorry about that. We couldn't help it.
We got better.
We did get a lot better.
But
regarding
regarding that though, in that game you couldn't really talk to her easily because everything you said would piss her off. So ultimately you had to get lucky with a negotiation tactic or bribe her. Pulimpa just tries to confuse you. I'm just gonna chop her up.
Keyword tries to confuse him.
She also, that sprite is reused for another Japanese rumor demon in Eternal Punishment called Reiko Kashima, which is basically a torso demon. And much like Kuchisaki here, she tries to kill you with a trick question. Doink doink. And here I'm realizing now she's kind of hardier than I thought she would have been. Ultimately, though, just hit her with the best shit you got. She goes down relatively easily. She does have one unique ability I'm trying to think of right now. I just can't fucking remember what it was. I think it was
Let me look her up.
You best do it before I kill her.
Ooh.
Here's where and this is around the point in the game where I start switching around Persona a lot, just because I really want to. Chop.
Chop, chop, chop. There we go. All right. Well, she has 666 HP.
Nice.
Level 26. She has Ice Blade. Low sword, ice damage to one enemy. She has Zionga. Medium media thunder damage, I guess. And Pulimpa.
Pulimpa.
Yeah, it sounds something like what Tingle would say, would he? Pulimpa.
So, I forget the cash her in. I forget the thing here is that whenever you get one of those in this game, you kind of really need to take it out there immediately. Otherwise, you lose out on the reward. So, I lost out on a Megiddo card.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
If she doesn't drop a brawl, she drops her mask.
Ah, the mask. Thank you. Basically, that's how she presents herself, too, as a masked demon. She'll wear, like, something like a scarf.
Yeah.
Like, over her lower mouth, and so she's pretty.
Yeah, but she has a slit mouth.
Right, she's a slit mouth demon. New monsters, Kanaloa. They're basically squids from the Lovecraftian horror. They're also your first good source of tower cards in this game. And Arcana, I don't make much use of in this game, but I do make some decent usage out of in Eternal Punishment. Only because nobody here really has stupendous compatibility with the Arcana, so it's really difficult for me to justify using them. And that's just a duck stuck in a jack-o'-lantern. Sorry about that. Now here's the thing. I do something different with this guy. I get him happy and angry twice, or happy and scared twice with the photos, and then I finish it off with a real eager, so I can avoid the communication snafus here. Or in this case, I'm actually doing that, and then I get him happy.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. What?
One day I just wait for close your eyes and he just punches him in the face.
That would be Yukino's thing.
Yeah.
Whenever she chooses to express with the fists, she just punches a demon.
I call this one happy and sad.
More like love and hate. I'm just scouring each of the sides of walls here, making sure I don't miss a hidden door or hidden passage. And Cabandas, we've already met before, basically set them on fire.
Yeah. Oh, so these are the exact same people for demons from previously?
Right.
What
was that sound?
What was that? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, was that my mouth?
Was that? No. I thought that came from the game.
No.
What the fuck was that?
Was that me?
Was that? No, how?
Good question.
Are you really Matt? I should have known from the picture. You've got a shadow all over your face.
No, it's for the item, and I just get a magical card, which is basically a one-use Bakar card. Kind of helpful, ultimately not. Now I'm just gonna set this fucker on his way to hell.
I'm sorry, what's gnome again?
Gnome is the earth spirit.
Okay, you just don't throw a lawn gnome at someone.
That'd be funny shit. Clonk. It's like a sweet trap.
It's really annoying.
You jerk off.
Here's a card.
Oh, you only got hit with a lawn gnome? Ain't you lucky? Said Akichi.
It's a beautiful life. Oh.
That was a good
Stop
impression.
that! It's not a beautiful life at all. You keep throwing lawn gnomes at me.
This is the skewer attack I was telling you about with the 20% of instant kill. Thankfully, that occasion for it to happen is low. Sucks when it fucking does, though.
Look at my magical sack. Fucking flamethrower.
Shit.
The
The Kanaloa, to my knowledge, doesn't have any real weaknesses, so you're just going to be out in a slugfest with it. It'll ultimately do water magic, an occasional dark art, I think, and Medea for light healing. He's also the base of the rumor spell Wonderful Aquas. Those rumor spells are in this game too, but you can only spread whether or not they're weak or they're strong. Now the trade-off for spreading the strong rumor is that those demons that learn it are also your persona. Like the Jack Frost that can learn Atomic Bufula, your demon can learn it. The Jack Frost persona can also learn it.
Oh.
So that's kind of like the equal trade-off with that there.
Who are these guys?
Name eludes me at the moment.
We'll find out in a second anyway.
But ultimately, these are when you're going to start running the enemies that are actually weak to the strike element and resist the ice, lightning, and nuclear magics. So you're ultimately going to want to start paying attention to Lisa's strength stat a little bit here, or just arm yourself with persona that have the strike attacks.
Is strike physical?
Yes. Double pierce won't cut it, but it still hurts them. And it's better than any option she has. Meanwhile, Gigantic Fist is physical and it's strike, so it's going to hurt like hell. Rakukaja is just defense up. Physical defense, which you don't really need to fear of much in this game compared to Eternal Punishment.
Because most enemies are magic based.
In Eternal Punishment, in this game, yeah. In Eternal Punishment, you're going to find a lot more human enemies. Wata! 93. And now I just get the shit kicked out of me for this.
Oh,
Ice
shit.
Breath fucked me. Also, it's around this point in the game I start getting a little antsy with Tyrannus, only because I'm getting tired of the magic elements, but I don't have anything better to give him. Ooh, it's chilly.
Looks an awful lot like the flamethrower animation, only blue.
That's the point of Ice Breath as opposed to Fire Breath.
You're right.
One in a schnoz. He's out. I'm also missing a colossal opportunity here to combine wind magic with my strike for, no, actually I need Sonic Punch more so than a Gigantic Fist. It's really weird with that particular fusion. For the Pegasus strike, which hurts like fucking hell.
And it does strike damage.
Yes, it does.
No idiot. It just has strike in its name for flavor.
Yeah, it turns out you actually just hit him with a fucking flying horse.
Yeah. With a guitar. That's
Guitar.
El Kabong.
That's Akichi's alter ego.
Yeah. Complete with the Power Ranger mask.
Oh!
Okay, it's bullshit. It went that way. There's no way you guys all got hurt by that.
Backdraft.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose it's pretty fucking chilly.
Unfortunately, because of that, he fucking froze one of my fusion spell party members, and I lost out on the fusion spell. You know that's insincere.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, she says, stomping her foot on the remnants of its face.
With a slasher smile.
The Kuchisaki smile.
Yeah. Am I pretty?
Oh, time for another
Answer
reflection.
in 3 or yes emojis.
So now what? I really wish I would have launched flashbangs. This is another good piece that plays too. Rock? I want to rock, paper. Scissors.
Yeah, Kichu had a bit of a stuttering problem when he was young.
That he did. And he lost. Today, we're going to play house. Well, come on. Let's draw today. I brought my crayons. He was a shy little kid. This is their rule among them. If whoever is the leader of the day, they have to abide by their own rules.
Oh, sorry, Kichi. I didn't know you were an enemy of justice.
Am I the baby again? Fine.
Well, I already shit my pants every day. I guess it's only suitable. Okay, you don't have to get that deep into the role playing, Kichi.
No, they are doing the heavy role playing.
This is a really weird LARPing session.
That it is. I'm stopping yet. I'm hungry. And Tatsuya's like, fuck, I gotta feed him.
And that's where I found solace in my lighter.
I liked how Kichi's actually in pain for that one too. He really loved drawing and he wanted to draw with everybody, but he always lost. That's kind of actually sad in the hurt childhood way.
Oh, too bad, man. That's RNG.
And mine just laughs at it.
Poop.
She was on her iPhone. Yeah. That was the thing back then. So basically, Ginkgo reveals here that because of her blonde hair and her white skin, she was bullied often for it and only found peace with the masked circle. It also reveals why Lisa fell in love with Tatsuya, though.
First crush, though. And there's been emphasis on first crush.
Well, true. It's also a big thing for Lisa because those impressions never left her heart.
Does that mean she doesn't feel the same way anymore?
No, she still does.
She does? Okay, so why would
she always does.
Okay. I just find it weird how they phrased it as first crush.
Well, when they say first crush, in other words, it's always the first crush that's the deepest. Or the first cut that's the deepest.
Well, the first crush would be the deepest as well, too. So.
With the mask on, I could be someone else. That's a wussy kid who wasn't good at anything with drawing. So naturally, because of the past here, Ikichi decided to just straight up lose the... Well, not because of this incident. He was happy, okay, being fat, scared, and stubby as long as he was with his friends. I'd be condescending if I said I understood your pain. That's actually pretty immature of Yukino there. You must have been sad kids if you can do anything without hiding your faces. Yeah!
First off, we were justice warriors, bitch. I didn't see what you were doing over there.
We didn't even see you there. So now I'm looking around again for another room. Oh, treasure. Ugh. That's probably going to be like some really old ass muscle milk.
drink. Tastes like cardboard.
Probably does now that it's been down here for over 50 years.
But the cardboard has a muscle arm drawn on it. Now you know it's good.
I wonder if that's how they actually make muscle drinks in like Russia.
I tried one and I couldn't even finish the bottle.
Muscle milk?
Yeah.
I like it.
It tastes like cardboard.
That might have been like an earlier, different brand.
Well, it was just the vanilla flavor. I didn't try the chocolate one, which I hear is better, but...
I've had both vanilla and chocolate. I don't taste the cardboard.
Maybe that's what I mean. Maybe the chocolate one is better. Or it could taste like chocolate cardboard.
You've had chocolate cardboard before?
Yes, I've had chocolate cardboard before.
So now I'm sitting here wondering, where the fuck am I going? And I'm like, corner, corner, corner.
Look for that blank spot. No, the woes of Symphony of the Night map completion.
No, dude. That's Castlevania for me in a nutshell. How much did I finish?
1000%. What the fuck?
I'm sorry is a disgusting phrase. We coexist by forgiving and being forgiven. Do you know what the most convenient phrase in the world is? It's I'm sorry. Anyone who hears that is obligated to forgive no matter what you did. No more disgusting phrase in all the world. It's used to displace your suffering on the other so you can escape your sins.
God, at this point, they might as well just have a giant ass sign next to her neck saying, I'm not Maya.
I'm fucking evil.
Yeah.
And this is where I hid my mask. Ta-da!
But how did they go about repressing all these memories?
Simple. You bury that shit. If this is heavy-handed for you so much you don't want to fucking relive it, you fucking bury it no matter what and don't think about it without a second glance.
This place is pretty literal. Put the mask inside a box.
They hid themselves away, far away that they could. I went back in the room by accident.
I just wanted to make sure I remember. Yeah, that happened.
Thus far, we see thus far, though, is that they've just been playing games. That took a little while to load for some reason.
Yeah, they always do. Actually, it makes it really easy to find out when the battle's going to happen. If you just pause for a few frames. Okay,
I like the kind of lowest faces, though. They remind me of meme faces for some reason.
If their mouths were straight open, I'd call them Moy cannons.
Oh! Sorry, let's talk.
Listen, I'm so sorry. Sorry is a common phrase that are meant to... You're a demon.
Shut up, Maya!
It's like... Escucha mi canción de amor? I thought he was... was that French?
No idea.
Wait. That sounded like his Japanese voice actor.
It was.
But he has an English voice actor.
Yep. Probably because Troy Baker took one look at that script and said,
Said,
fuck that,
no.
and no.
There's not enough booze in the world. I'm sorry.
Don't think you're better than me. I'm a talking squid.
What are you? A repressed fat kid.
Fuck! I saw it too, asswipe. Let's try that again. This time we're going to take control of the situation. Then show me. Oh, fuck.
Fuck, he didn't buy it. Shit called my bluff.
Biatch! Why the biatch? Was that necessary? Well, no, but...
Say it to me, chef.
Okay. I'm going to say it.
Here's 35 cards. Go have fun.
Get out of my face.
My face
And your
is...
singing's terrible.
Yeah, this thing is butt awful. Although the actual recorded version of it, Love Beam, is actually alright. So now
It's only going to get uphill from here.
No, that back that way is uphill. We're going downhill from here. Isn't that right, Volcanus? Yes, sir. That there is Kunanoon. Doggo. Yep, Kunanoon. Pupper Doggo. Has a massive kamikaze attack, which is a heck of pain in my ass. What do you think of my form? Looks useful.
Looks useful.
Or look for... Now, the weird thing is that this thing undergoes a hell of a personality change. Here, it's quite philosophical and intelligent. Eternal punishment? Darr!
The death stare.
Well, I don't know how to talk to it, so we're just going to knock it around.
Woof.
No animals were abused in the making of this video game.
Nope.
Who would have thought this one was a masochist? I feel like we could be good friends.
Hurt me more.
Pretty much.
Don't hate me for it.
And the squid watched.
What? Squid's just slowly raising that camcorder.
No, the squid's not even raising anymore. It's like staring in abject horror. Like, I'm a cosmic horror and I've seen some shit.
Yeah, I know. Why did they fade to black?
Yeah, who turned off the lights?
Every single time. Please forgive me for this. Turn it back on. Turn it back on.
I like they actually bring that conversation back in Eternal Punishment. It's much later in the game, though. When your characters actually just gather around the demon and just beat the shit out of it. It's just kind of funny, too, because you imagine... because the character who initiates it is Balfu, the blackmailer. Actually going to be his fucking Sonic name, by the way.
Available this fall.
Available tomorrow.
Yeah, available.
At the time of this
at the time
recording.
of this recording, it's available tomorrow, yeah.
So, this is when the dungeon starts twisting my nipples. Basically, now at this point in this part of the dungeon, you're going to fall down holes. You're basically, what you're going to try to do in theory is remember where all the traps are, because they never place the traps, they never place the holes above the traps, and you're going to try to navigate around that. After about 3 falls down this hole, I say, fuck that shit. I whip out the Empress. That's the cocksucker right there. I want another train of thought. I whip out a stoma and I ignore this shit. That right there is Pickles. He's the third fucker of the Hula Misfortune.
He shares the same sprite, though, with the chef.
And every time he does Aquas, a little French flag pops out of that hat.
A little French flag?
Yeah, it's French.
Oh, okay.
It's French demon.
Okay. That's a spiffy hat, though.
I do like it. Too bad the fucker does a hula dance and takes half my money. Buddy. And he likes posture. He likes kung fu posturing. Always pick. Well, let's see it, and he'll either laugh happily or he'll be intrigued. Like, all right, so you're not afraid, huh? I love the little music that plays here.
You are already dead. That makes me eager.
I try like hell not to fucking piss him off because the last thing I need is to get locked into a hula misfortune.
Water? Okay, I'm not thirsty.
I cast water magic. No, we call it aquas.
So that's what we call a hula of fortune.
Yeah, every time I see him, I talk him right the fuck away. Not even like humoring the idea of it.
Go away. All right, fine.
What? Here's some cards. Thank you.
Well, Mount Iwato is definitely going to be one of those 2-part dungeons. This place is pretty big.
Yeah, it's a fucking mountain.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just walk around it?
It's worth it.
I got an antidote for that too.
Here you go, dumbass.
No.
This game takes pity on you.
No, it's ta-da. All right, ta-da, ass.
Ta-da! It's a dumbass. Here's your antidote. Yeah, you can smile once in a while, Tetsuya.
He lost big at the Kona. He lost big at Moot Casino.
Had to save as a painful reminder of that each and every single time.
Yeah. They really didn't. Kudos to the artist on that face, though. That's like a pure pain expression.
Yeah.
We'll have to leave you in pain, though, till next weekend when we get back here and finish off the dungeon. See you then.